I don't need dinner tonight, but make breakfast fancy tomorrow. Since I'm not eating at home tonight, serve me a breakfast like a high-end restaurant would. I have an especially important business deal tomorrow, so breakfast matters.
Working overtime today?
Obviously. You know this is a crucial time for me, right? I absolutely need to get promoted in this next round, and there's never enough time. You should be grateful. The only reason you can live such a lazy life as a housewife is thanks to my salary.
I'm not a housewife. I work part-time.
Don't talk like you're actually working when you're just a part-timer, not even full-time. Real workers are people like me who grind from morning till night and invest time in the promotion race.
Weren't you the one who made me quit my full-time job, saying I was failing as a housewife and as a woman for neglecting housework? And afterward, you forbade me from working at all until Daniel got older, when I was finally allowed to work part-time.
Don't blame everything on me.
I'm not even saying that much. I just asked if you were working overtime. Why do I have to be talked to like this?
How many years have you been my wife? When your husband says he doesn't need dinner, you should be able to figure out that he's working overtime. You've never been considerate since the day we got married.
Fine, no dinner tonight and a fancy breakfast tomorrow, right?
You should actually be asking me first before I have to tell you.
Asking?
Would you like dinner tonight, or would this menu be acceptable for tomorrow's breakfast?
When I do that, you always complain that I'm being annoying by asking for confirmation every time.
Are you talking back to your husband?
I've asked you to stop with the talking back thing. We're supposed to be equal partners. There's no hierarchy, and we're not in a relationship where I should feel bad for giving my own opinion.
You're being supported by me, so you should naturally think of me as your lord and master. I deserve respect.
Fine, whatever. You're working overtime, so no dinner, right? Then I'll eat out tonight too.
Eat out? Do you think it's okay for a mere wife to eat out with money your husband earned by working his fingers to the bone?
I'm using the money I earned from my part-time job to go see Daniel.
Daniel's place?
No, he's working at a restaurant as training while attending culinary school. The owner seems to like him and has offered him a job after he graduates.
Is that so? So he's that talented. As expected of my son, it must be a famous restaurant.
Seems like it. When I mentioned the restaurant name to a colleague at my part-time job, they told me it was famous. The owner apparently said he'd give us special service whenever family comes to visit, so Daniel's been asking us to come to the restaurant for a while.
Where is this restaurant?
It's this one.
What? He really works there?
Yes, do you know it?
Know it? This place is famous for having a Michelin star.
That's what I heard. I was surprised when Daniel told me too. To think our son is working at such a place. I've always wanted to go, so this is perfect timing. I'll go tonight.
By yourself?
With Daniel. He's off today, so he said he'd join me.
I see. Well, it's not like you could find someone to cheat with who'd take you to a Michelin-starred restaurant anyway.
Cheating? Where did that come from?
Anyway, it's a place our son works at, so make sure you don't embarrass him.
What exactly would I do to embarrass him? I'm quite capable of dining at a nice restaurant.
Just don't dress like you're going to your part-time job. Wear something presentable for once.
I know how to dress appropriately. I don't need your instructions for every little thing.
Just making sure. I wouldn't want Daniel's colleagues thinking his mother is some kind of slob.
You've never once complimented how I dress in the past 5 years, yet you're suddenly concerned about my appearance when I'm going somewhere without you?
Don't make this into a big deal. I'm simply looking out for our son's reputation.
Our son is proud of me regardless of what I wear. He respects me for who I am.
Whatever, just remember who pays for most of your clothes.
I buy my own clothes with my own money. I haven't used your money for personal items in years.
Sure. What time will you be back? I might need something prepared for when I get home late.
I don't know yet. Daniel might want to spend time together after dinner since we haven't seen each other much lately.
Don't stay out too late. I don't want to come home to a locked door.
You have your own key. You'll be fine.
Just text me when you're heading back. I don't want any surprises.
Fine. Enjoy your overtime work.
It's not like I have a choice. Some of us have real responsibilities. Mom, thanks for coming to the restaurant the other day.
Thank you, too. It seems like we got special treatment. I was so happy to have dinner with you after so long. I even got to talk with the owner.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy, isn't he? And I'm glad you enjoyed the food at the restaurant.
It was absolutely delicious. I thought that kind of place would be more intimidating, and I was worried I'd be too nervous to taste anything. But the service was excellent, and the food was amazing. It was a wonderful experience.
Come anytime. I'm still just a beginner, but when they let me create menu items, I want you to be the first to try them.
That would make me so happy. Thank you.
That aside, I called because there's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Was Dad working last night?
He messaged saying he was working overtime and didn't need dinner. Then he came home after midnight. Why do you ask?
Overtime like a business dinner or something?
Business dinner? He told me he was doing computer work cleaning up after his subordinates. Besides, he's not in a department that would host clients. He might entertain his bosses since he's fighting for a promotion, but...
Is his boss a woman?
What's going on? You've never been interested in your father's work before. You've never asked about the company either.
There's just some stuff going on.
I don't really understand, but I don't think I've ever heard about a female boss. He usually deals with male supervisors for work matters.
Then that means... Mom, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'll be blunt. Dad came to the restaurant where I work last night.
What?
With a woman, a young woman. He told the floor staff he was my father, and that got passed to the owner, so they received special service. I wasn't working yesterday because of reports, so I heard all this today.
To that restaurant where you work? I didn't hear anything about this. He said he was working overtime and would order takeout at the office.
A young woman. I didn't see them directly, but isn't Dad cheating?
Cheating?
There was something like that before, right? When I was applying to culinary school, there were suspicions about Dad's infidelity, but you didn't pursue it because of my tuition.
No, that's not it. It wasn't for your tuition.
It was for me, wasn't it? I know you've been putting up with all kinds of things from Dad for my sake. He's taking advantage of your tolerance and doing whatever he wants. I honestly can't forgive him.
Daniel.
Using the restaurant where I work for a date with his mistress, telling them he's my father? I can't believe it and I can't forgive it. Mom, I'm an adult now and I plan to keep working at the restaurant after I graduate from culinary school, so you don't need to put up with things for my sake anymore.
I've failed as a mother if I'm making my son say such things.
That's not true at all. The one who's failed is Dad, doing whatever he wants. If you're thinking about leaving Dad, now's the time. If you need any help, I'll do everything I can.
Thank you, Daniel. I'll think about it, including confirming the facts. Give me some time.
What matters is how you feel, Mom. Take your time sorting things out and let me know when you've decided.
Thank you, really. Did your colleagues describe the woman your dad was with?
Well, I asked around discreetly. She's apparently quite young, maybe late 20s, and from what I heard, they were affectionate.
Affectionate? What do you mean?
Holding hands across the table, whispering to each other, laughing a lot. One of the servers said Dad kept complimenting her and calling her his rising star.
Rising star? That sounds like she might be someone from work.
That's what I thought too.
That would explain why he's been spending so much time at the office lately.
Mom, has this been going on for a while? You don't seem very surprised.
I've had my suspicions. The late nights, the sudden business trips, the way he guards his phone. I just didn't want to jump to conclusions.
Mom, you deserve better than this.
I've been thinking about what would happen after you finish school, whether there would be any reason for us to stay together.
You don't need to stay with him for my sake. I'm an adult now.
I know. I think I've been looking for the right moment, or maybe just gathering courage.
Whatever you decide, I support you completely.
I appreciate that more than you know. I have a question. Do you have a moment?
I'm busy with work, so keep it brief. I'm stuck doing overtime cleaning up after my subordinates again today.
Then just the important part. Did you make a restaurant reservation?
Huh? Restaurant?
We just received a confirmation call for a reservation.
At home? I'm pretty sure I reserved using my cell phone number.
I don't know about that, but I had no idea what they were talking about, so I was wondering if you made the reservation. It's for dinner for 2 adults in a private room, apparently.
That's because it's where Daniel works, so we can probably get the private room cheaper. And we'd get expensive courses at a discount, too, off of his employee discount.
It would be rude to go there too often.
We're going as customers. Customers are never a burden.
So the reservation confirmation call we just received was for a booking you made?
I was planning to surprise you, but now it's ruined.
Surprise?
Tomorrow's our wedding anniversary, right? I made a reservation as a surprise.
What? You remembered?
Yeah! Anyway, just pretend you don't know about this. More importantly, I have an important presentation early next week. My promotion depends on it, so I want to wear my best suit. Get it dry cleaned.
The cleaners are closed now, so it'll have to be first thing tomorrow morning.
As long as it's ready by early next week.
If that's the case, I'll have to pay extra for rush service.
Well, I'm staying behind for overtime then.
Fine. By the way, what time is the reservation tomorrow?
7 o'clock, don't be late.
I didn't expect you to do something this big for our anniversary after all these years.
Just be ready at 7 and wear something nice. Just to let you know, I canceled our reservation at the restaurant today.
Canceled?
I can't go. As usual, I have to work overtime cleaning up after my subordinates.
What about celebrating our anniversary?
How many decades have we been married? There's nothing to celebrate anymore.
It's such a waste to cancel when you reserved a private room. Maybe I should call Daniel and go by myself.
That won't work. I completely canceled it and gave the spot to another customer.
Did you really cancel?
Of course I canceled. I can't go. Anyway, did you take my suit to the cleaners?
I had part-time work first thing this morning, so I'm planning to drop it off on my way home. The cleaners wasn't open when I left for work, but I'll take care of it and some other things today.
You haven't dropped it off yet? You're as slow as ever. Make sure you get my suit dry cleaned for my important promotion-deciding presentation. Don't forget!
Yes, of course. Don't worry. I submitted the divorce papers, too.
What?
I told you, didn't I? That I'd take care of everything today. I submitted the divorce papers to clean up our relationship, too.
Wait a minute, what divorce papers?
The ones in your suit pocket, divorce papers with your signature already filled in. I thought it meant that you wanted a divorce, so I signed them and submitted them.
No! That's different. I thought I'd thrown those away.
There was also a marriage registration form with your name and some woman's name that I didn't recognize. I couldn't submit that one myself, of course, so I left it on the living room table.
That was just for a joke I made at a business dinner. It's nothing.
No need to panic, Mark. I already knew about your affair.
Huh?
You went on a date to Daniel's restaurant, right? Daniel told me. You never had any intention of going with me today anyway. After all, today is your girlfriend's birthday.
Wait, how do you know that?
The marriage registration form in your suit's inner pocket had a section for date of birth.
No way!
You reserved a private room just to celebrate her birthday, and you lied about our anniversary so I wouldn't find out. From your reaction, it seems you filled out the marriage and divorce forms as a joke, but if our marriage is broken down enough for you to make a joke about divorce, you could have just said so to my face.
I was trying to be considerate of you!
Thank you for your consideration, but don't worry, I'm feeling positive about the divorce.
Do you plan to live on your own? Do you really think you can make it without me?
I don't know if you're trying to be some traditional domineering husband or what, but I couldn't stand being with someone who's constantly ordering me around, and this isn't your first affair, is it? Daniel is independent now, and I can't find any reason to stay together. Let's divorce. You'd prefer to be free to do whatever you like too, wouldn't you?
How are you gonna survive on your part-time job income?
I've actually been offered a full-time position, so money won't be a problem. Daniel said he'll help me too.
You're the one who'll suffer most from the divorce.
Only you think that.
I won't take responsibility for whatever happens to you. You submitted the divorce papers on your own, so don't come crying for help, and I won't let you use the money I earned.
We'll discuss property division, and for now, neither of us should touch the money in the bank. You don't want to have to go to court over property division, right?
Just don't touch it yourself. I'll block you from withdrawing any.
Do as you like. After my shift finishes, I'll pack my things and leave.
Don't use my money when you move out.
You really think I'm going to suffer without you, don't you?
Of course you will! Who's paid for everything all these years? Who's given you a roof over your head and food on your table?
I've been contributing to this household for decades. I've cooked every meal, cleaned this house, raised our son, and still managed to work part-time.
That's just what wives are supposed to do!
And what exactly are husbands supposed to do? Cheat repeatedly, belittle their wives, treat them like servants?
I've never treated you like a servant! I've provided for you!
Providing financially is only one part of a marriage. What about respect? What about partnership? What about fidelity?
You're making a huge mistake! You'll realize that once you're alone and struggling!
I'd rather struggle alone than be humiliated daily. Do you have any idea how it feels to know your husband is with another woman? To have your son be the one to tell you?
It wasn't serious! It was just stress relief!
Stress relief? Is that what you call it? You filled out marriage papers with her.
That was just a joke! We were drunk and playing around!
A married man doesn't play around with marriage certificates and another woman, and he certainly doesn't keep them in his suit pocket.
You're overreacting as usual. This is why I can never talk to you about anything.
No, this is why I'm divorcing you. You never take responsibility for anything. It's always someone else's fault, usually mine.
Fine, do what you want, but don't expect any sympathy when reality hits you.
The reality already hit me when I found those papers in your pocket. Goodbye, Mark.
Hey, Maya, come to Daniel's restaurant right now! Are you refusing to listen to your husband? Don't ignore me! Come immediately!
What's going on?
Just come to Daniel's restaurant right now! Something terrible has happened! Make sure you bring money!
Ah, I know what this is. The birthday surprise for your affair partner cost more than you expected, and you can't pay, so you're trying to get your divorced wife to bring money.
How do you know all that?
Daniel contacted me. You thought it would be cheaper because your son works there, right? You ordered the most expensive dinner course at an already expensive Michelin-starred restaurant, showed off by ordering the most expensive wine, enjoyed the most luxurious private room, and now you're shocked by the bill?
You heard from Daniel?
He just called me.
If you know all that, then bring money for your husband!
Why don't you use your credit card?
I'm at my credit limit.
You've spent that much?
I bought an expensive designer gift for my girlfriend's birthday.
Oh, is that so? Either way, we're divorced and I'm not your wife anymore, so I have no reason to bring you money.
Only you and I can withdraw from the bank account.
Didn't you arrange it so I couldn't withdraw anything?
Oh, crap! So what do I do? And why isn't anything discounted? It was cheaper last time I went.
That was probably the owner's goodwill, because you were Daniel's father.
I am Daniel's father!
But Daniel's last name is now my maiden name.
What?
He's been preparing to cut ties with you for a while. He's now using my maiden name. He doesn't want to think of you as his father.
Wait a minute! I never heard about this!
He says he doesn't need a shameless father who brings his mistress to his son's workplace, so you're not Daniel's father anymore and not family.
That's ridiculous!
Since the family discount doesn't apply to you, you'll have to pay the full price.
I don't have enough cash on me!
That's not my problem.
I asked them to call Daniel, but he won't come! You're the only one who can help me right now. Getting caught for a dine and dash right before my important presentation would affect my promotion!
Speaking of the presentation, I dropped your suit at the cleaners, so pick it up yourself. I won't be doing anything for the house anymore. After all, we're divorced.
Wait, please! I can't deal with all this so suddenly!
Let me give you one piece of advice, since you've never done any housework. When your suit comes back from the cleaners, make sure to remove the tags before wearing it. Also, I didn't dry clean your shirts, so be sure to iron them properly.
Wait! That's not my job!
It's not mine either. Oh, and could you tell your girlfriend something? Please let her know I'll be sending a legal notice to the address she wrote on the marriage registration form, requesting payment for emotional damages.
Emotional damages? What?
Of course, I'll be requesting compensation from you too, so please be prepared.
You're joking! Wait, this is terrible timing to talk about money! Maya! Please just come to Daniel's place!
No way, you'll have to deal with it yourself.
This isn't funny, Maya! I need help!
What happened to I won't take responsibility for whatever happens to you, or don't come crying for help?
That was different! This is an emergency!
No, Mark, this is consequences. Enjoy your dessert.
Maya, please! They're threatening to call the police!
Then I suggest you call your parents, or maybe your boss.
I can't call them! This would ruin everything!
Exactly as you've ruined our marriage. Goodbye, Mark.
Maya! Don't hang up! Maya!
In the end, neither Daniel nor I helped him, so we couldn't pay, and the police were called for dine and dash. Afterward, his parents had to cover the bill to resolve the issue. But of course, the company found out. So promotion was out of the question, and his career path was blocked. When it came out that his affair partner was actually his junior colleague, rumors about their workplace affair spread, and they naturally drifted apart, with her eventually quitting. My ex-husband is too old to find a new job easily, so he's still desperately clinging to the company in hopes of some slim chance at promotion. But I imagine he's feeling quite uncomfortable there.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.